What's up everyone, it's your boy Connor. Welcome back to Slinging Sips on American Coffee Trip. Today, I'm bringing you a coffee from Flight Coffee Company. It is a single origin Ethiopia. Tasting notes of jasmine, apricot, and toasted coconut. It is a natural process coffee out of the Guji region, grown at an altitude of 1900 to 2200 meters. And it is an heirloom varietal. Grade 3 Sodu, Ethiopia. I love the texture of the bags that Flight Coffee Company has. Nice and coarse. You got these stars on here. It's got a space theme in there. And I still have to visit their new coffee shop out of Goffstown, New Hampshire at some point. I'm gonna start this water up here. Very nutty, coconutty smell to it. Start here, going up to 50 grams. Beautiful bloom. It's expanded perfectly even. Bubbled a little bit. That's some fresh coffee right there. Just burn myself a little bit. Okay, 800 grams. When it's really hot, you don't get everything right away, right? It kind of tastes like taking a flame, got your open coconut, flesh is completely, all the liquid is out. Take that flame, you just brush it against the side of the coconut, shave that piece off, eat it. If that were a coffee, this would be it right now. That's weird, especially from Ethiopia as well. It's just a different Ethiopia. I've been having so many Yurgishefe Ethiopia coffee lately that this is just throwing me for a loop on what I'm usually to expect from a coffee from Ethiopia, which I encourage because there's so many regions of Ethiopia. Have you ever looked into Ethiopia? Such a mountainous country. Such a mountainous country. It is freaking wild how diverse that nation is. All the different ethnic groups. You know, right in the middle you have Addis Ababa, which acts as its own city-state practically, and then tons of different ethnic groups that have organized into different factions that don't quite enjoy each other's presence, to put it lightly. Flight Coffee has not been what I've expected it to be. Reviewing these two bags the past couple of days, it is not generally what I would go for as far as a taste profile that I'm seeking in a coffee. In my humble opinion, I wouldn't consider it like an S tier coffee, but it is good at what it does. It is good at what it does. And that's what's really important to me, and that's really what gives a coffee, a latte, anything a point score. It's not really about the taste profile. It's about how dedicated the people were putting it together, the ingredients, their focus on maintaining cleanliness, high quality. Even if it's a coffee from a region I haven't tried, or maybe it's something that it's a taste profile that's completely against what I'd usually go for as far as a coffee that's fantastic. As long as that is well done, the milk is good ingredients, good creaminess, proper steaming techniques, proper integration, all those things. That's what really counts into the score. Right up until 8.5. And then, I gotta tell you, it becomes really difficult. I start to come up with things about, thinking about like the depth of the flavor. How far does it go? How much am I exploring? How much am I discovering? During the time at which the coffee was brewed, the latte was brewed, the concoction was put together, masterfully crafted. During the time at which it's at its highest temperature, which should be kind of like a lukewarm, just feels like a warm hug every time you take a sip. It's comfortable, easy, to when it's cold, there should be discovery throughout that time period as the temperature drops and drops and drops, because that's what coffee does when it's exposed to room temperature. Those other tasting notes are a lot more apparent now that the coffee has cooled down. Apricot is absolutely there. It's there to stay. The toasted coconut started out as the predominant tasting note, the one that overwhelmed my senses, and now it is the first tasting note that hits my mouth, but it is the least powerful tasting note. There's a little bit of toasted coconut, and it evolves into jasmine. There's this nice floral sense to it, and then it's overwhelming apricot as it sizzles out, and the taste leaves your mouth. So this is a really good coffee. It's nice and complex. They put time, energy, effort into the coffee. And Flight Coffee, I think, does dance between this line of, they have a bunch of sandwich products, they have a bunch of other kind of flavored products, but they keep the quality of their coffee. And they maintain that at their core, which is good, because if a connoisseur comes in, or a nerd, they're gonna have something that's going to satisfy them, and then someone who just wants a cold drink during the summer day, which is great. You need to do both now, fortunately or unfortunately. So with that being said, guys, go down to Flight Coffee Company in Bedford, New Hampshire. Check out their Goffstown location. Tell me if I should review it. I'm gonna do it anyways at some point. And with that being said, I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.